Alright guys, so we have got the Denza B5 and we are going to show you how to install the RailPro platform onto your Denza B5. We've already installed the box. You can watch that video as well, but now we're going to install the platform and then we're actually going to install the ladder. Step 1. Remove the double-sided tape. Lay everything out and look at all your bolts. Step 2. Get your double-sided tape and attach it to the bracket. That's going to be your protector. Do that for all of them, then peel the next one and do the next side. Once you've done that, do it to all your brackets. You're ready to attach your brackets to your vehicle. Quick tip before you do that. If you've got an M6x1 tap, run it through the bolt holes. What that'll do is clean up all the powder coating, since these have been powder coated, and it just makes it a lot easier to put your bolt through the hole. Step 3. Now come over to your vehicle and attach the brackets. It's quite a simple process. You're going to measure from the back of the bottom of the rail, and you're looking at 57 centimeters from the back all the way to there. That's where your bracket is going to mount. With the front bracket, we're just going to center it with the door line. The bracket is pretty easy to mount. You're just going to sandwich it together. Put one clamp on the back and one on the front, then put them together. We can adjust this later on, so we're just going to leave it loose here in case we need to make any adjustments. Just do the bolts up so it doesn't fall apart, top and bottom. You'll need a T30 torque bit for this. Step 4. Then you're going to attach all 4 brackets the same way to the vehicle. Step 5. In the kit, you're going to need 4 of these T-bolts on each side, 8 of these all up, which go into the platform and slide into the track. What this does is, you're going to get your M8 serrated flange nuts. You're not going to use the flat washer and the spring washer in the kit. That's obviously optional, but we recommend not using this because the flange nut will bite into the aluminium and give a locking grip. This serrated edge bites into the aluminium and it'll essentially be a lock nut. Step 6. We're going to flip the platform up, then get your 8 of these and put 4 on each side, sliding from front to rear along the track on top and bottom. That's going to go there, that's going to go there, roughly. Step 7. Then you're going to come over to the car and lift it up. You're going to need probably 2 people minimum, 4 people carefully carrying it around the vehicle. Get these and put them into the brackets that you've just mounted onto the vehicle. Stand up here and take a measurement from the back of the car. You're looking at 100 millimeters bang on. That's where your platform is going to be situated. Step 8. Now we can do the platform up and tighten all the bolts. Drop your bolts in, then get your nuts and put them in on the bottom. Do that up all the way on all 8 bolts around the platform and make sure your platform is centered left to right. That's all you need to check. Step 9. Once you've done that, before you tighten those up, we're actually going to tighten these brackets completely with the torque bit. Make sure all your 4 brackets around the car are all done up. Then we'll tighten the top ones. They're 13 mil. Now that the platform is attached to the roof, we are going to head towards the front of the vehicle to install the wind diffuser, so it helps with wind noise when you're traveling at high speeds on the freeway. Step 10. This is the main wind diffuser. You've got 4 brackets and they're all different. There's a longer one and a shorter one. The longer ones go on the outside and the 2 center ones are the shorter ones. Step 11. You're also going to get the foam tape which attaches underneath. Peel the double-sided tape off and attach it. The thin ones go to the 2 center brackets and the thick foam tape goes towards the outside. Do that to all 4 brackets. Step 12. After that, we're going to attach these brackets to the wind diffuser itself. Start by getting your outside bracket and clip it on the bottom. Pull it as hard as you can up. It is quite firm, so you need to push it from the bottom until it's in. Then get your little plastic clip and push it through the hole, putting the pin in first so it gets flush, then get your little screw and push it in all the way. You might need a Phillips screwdriver if it's difficult, but normally with strong fingers, you should have no problem. Do that for all 4 brackets. There'll be 8 push pops to go in total. Step 13. Now all 8 clips have been pushed in, you're ready to move over to your vehicle. You'll need 4 M6 bolts and 4 M6 channel nuts. Come over to your car. 2 people push it down so it clips in underneath, then slide it back so it locks into the back. Get your channel nuts and slide them in from the channel. You're going to put 4 channel nuts into this channel all the way, lining them up with the correct holes. Once you've done that, screw your M6 bolt from the top and job done. Now it's installed. Make sure all of your clips and push pops are in, and make sure that the wind diffuser is sitting on the foam tabs along these 4 brackets. That's how it's going to look, guys. That's your platform installed on your Denza B5.